Good evening, I'm Chase Van Dalen, and today I'm going to be talking about the reasons why you should earn a degree of pharmacy, which is commonly referred to as a PharmD. I'm going to be talking about things such as career opportunities, salary of these careers, and what it takes to earn a PharmD. So, to begin with, one of the biggest pros of earning a PharmD is all of the high-paying career opportunities that become available to you in the field of pharmacy. Of course, the most common occupation in this field being your typical retail or hospital pharmacist who, as of 2020, average $128,710 per year and $61.88 per hour, according to the Occupational Outlook Handbook. For comparison, medical scientists in 2020 had a median pay of $91,510, and biochemists/biophysicists had a median salary of $94,270, despite both of these careers having an equal degree and requiring similar amounts of schooling as a PharmD. So the biggest con of earning a PharmD, of course, is the long list of coursework that is required for it to be rewarded. First, students seeking a degree of pharmacy must complete a 4-year pre-professional degree, typically biomedical science, before they can even begin taking the actual coursework for the PharmD. After a 4-year pre-professional degree is achieved, students must take the PCAT, Pharmacy College Admission Test, and earn a high enough score to be admitted into a College of Pharmacy. Then students must they can begin the 4-year professional degree that is the PharmD. After earning a PharmD, in order to practice pharmacy professionally, you must earn 2 different licenses by completing 2 separate exams. The NAPLEX, which stands for the North American Pharmacist Licensure Exam, and the MPJE, which is the Multi-State Pharmacy Jurisprudence Exam, or a different state-specific test depending on which location you're in. Another reason to earn a PharmD is the amount of potential job opportunities that it opens. While most people have a misconception that the only career path is being a retail pharmacist, this isn't true. First of all, there are several different types of pharmacists. Specifically, 2 examples are nuclear pharmacists and chemotherapy pharmacists. These 2 occupations have the same typical responsibilities that most pharmacists do, but with some additions that make their jobs more specific and earn them higher wages. For example, chemotherapy pharmacists are similar in the way that they prepare and distribute prescription medicines to patients, but they deal specifically with drugs and treatments that are used in chemotherapy, finding which treatments and medicines work best, and recommending specific treatments to healthcare facilities. Likewise, nuclear pharmacists also distribute medicines, but they deal specifically with radiopharmaceuticals or medicines that contain radioactive isotopes. This adds a whole new level of complexity to their jobs because they handle potentially dangerous materials and have to ensure that they are used within all of the safety parameters. Another potential occupation for students of a PharmD, which is also one of the highest earning jobs in the pharmacy industry, is a pharmacologist. Essentially, they are a combination of a laboratory researcher and a pharmacist, and they work together with other laboratory scientists/researchers to study and develop new forms of medication. Furthermore, another possible drawback of spending the time and resources to earn a PharmD is that the current job outlook for the pharmacy industry. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the profession of pharmacist is going to decline by 2% in total employees in the period of 2020 to 2030. Although that seems like rather bad, this mainly applies to retail pharmacists and not those who are specialized in the industry. Also, despite this increase, there is still a projected total of 11,000 job openings per year in that period of time. Additionally, there are several more minor benefits to working in the pharmacy field. First, most pharmacists have a very leisurely schedule when compared to other occupations. They often only work hours around 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and they generally have off on weekends and most holidays. Secondly, occupations in the field of pharmacy also have the ability of working indoors and not having to do physically tolling or really stressful work. And next, most people in the pharmaceutical industry make enough money and have access to retirement programs put in place by their employer in order to be able to retire at a relatively early age. Additionally, pharmacists have the luxury of above average job security because they're typically not the easiest thing to come by due to the high level of education that is required to fill the job positions. So, in conclusion, there is a plethora of reasons why one should take the time and effort to earn their degree of pharmacy or PharmD. Although there are a few cons, they are heavily outweighed by the pros. To begin with, pharmacists are very well compensated, having a median salary of $129,000 per year. Furthermore, there are many different career paths to choose from, ranging from pharmaceutical researchers all the way to pharmaceutical sales representatives. On top of that, working in the pharmaceutical industry provides a very comfortable work environment with minimal physical labor and a favorable schedule that excludes weekends and most holidays. The list of positives of earning a PharmD could go on forever, and currently there are only a few negative impacts to combat them, such as the amount of schooling required and the decline of pharmaceutical job openings. But overall, a degree of pharmacy is a great opportunity to begin a career for life. And here are my references.
Good job.